Welcome back, everyone, to the Wormhole Extremists. End of season 1.
I know, we made it,
We
guys.
made it.
16 more to go.
We got such a long journey and 2 films more. Huzzah.
I know. But you know what, guys? We've been consistent. We've done it weekly. I think we're doing well.
Yeah, I think it's turning out okay. There's just a lot of content moving forward, and it's just taking it week by week.
Yes.
1 week and 1 season at a time.
Absolutely. So Alien, we're going to be rewatching, doing our first midweek movie, which is going to be Alien, this coming Wednesday at 1 o'clock Pacific time.
Yes.
I have John Delancey at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So we're moving our usual start time for a rewatch 1 hour later. So,
which I'm kind of glad for, because I'm terrified of watching Alien, and it's going to be a little bit more sunny my time.
It is going to be nice and spooky my time, so that's going to be nice.
Jeez, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I know.
Not at
I'll
all.
be fine.
No, you know what I want to do? I want to give her the controller for Alien Isolation and say good luck. She'd hate it.
Oh man,
I wouldn't even know how to
thing.
use
That
a
is
controller for
hard game.
starters.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should go out. There's videos and videos on YouTube about how the AI of the creature was designed.
Yeah.
There's a director that governs the game and
for the game,
clues the alien in every now and then. It's creepy.
So basically,
as heck.
Yvie, if you make too much noise in one area, or like you hide in a certain way, the alien starts going, I think they're hiding in this manner, and then the alien will start looking in places that you have previously been safe in. So it's like, oh,
like you're hiding in a locker and it walks by your
and usually it walks past,
but sometimes it'll open the door and eat you.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it'll open the door and eat you.
It depends on how quickly you get in there.
Game over, man.
You are. Game over. All right, that's great. Okay. Politics and Within the Serpent's Grasp. So we're going to be finishing out season 1 with this episode,
and we're going to be talking about it more during Alien on Wednesday, just before Alien starts.
Before Alien starts, we're going to be doing a season 1 review. That's what I was trying to get at. Thank you, Nicole.
Yes.
Let's look at Adam's digital artwork for this episode.
Let's get excited.
Politics.
I haven't seen this one.
I think that this is a stroke of genius. The drain through
That
which
may
the
be
money flows.
One of the most impressive things I have ever seen.
He turned the gate
It looks like
into
a political comic.
Yeah. He turned the gate into a roll of cash.
That's exactly what
I
Kinsey
love
thinks.
it. Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
because the Stargate is the money drain, and this is just a money drain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I love this. I absolutely love this.
I think that's beautiful. I think that's great.
Very well done, Adam.
And the clouds actually look incredible.
Yeah, the detail.
It can't do fingers, but it can do clouds.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It runs amok with the fingers.
It can do beautiful art, except fingies.
I don't know what it is about the fingers. And then we've got Within the Serpent's Grasp.
This is great.
Yes. Rings of Saturn.
This is great. It's just a big pyramid, because I'm sure the AI didn't really know what a Hatak looks like.
Well, yeah, the outer structure,
it's hard to describe.
It's done pretty well.
Elaborate geometric shape, yeah.
He couldn't figure out how to describe the just the overall shape, so he's just like, I'm just going to cut and paste this from another image.
Yeah.
So he did that.
It works, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, it does the job, doesn't it? I think that is so. It makes me laugh just because of how the it's just a pyramid in space, but it's a high-tech pyramid in space,
right?
Which is technically what all the ships are. So it's like
but like that's not the main focus. The main focus is the planet. So
no, obviously that's
kind of get away with it.
Well, it was our first clue that we were really screwed when we fly by Saturn. So
yes,
a little bit too close to home.
that's technically that's it precisely. So. Well done, Adam. Very good.
Yes, thank you, Adam. That honestly, that's really fun. I love those.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to his back catalog whenever he gets to them, because I think, did we show the one from the movie? I think we did. And I know we've shown the one from Broke a Divide. That was really cool.
Yes.
There's a couple others poking around in there that I'm just really looking forward to seeing. So, yeah, to have him take his time. So there's no rush.
Yeah.
He's a perfectionist, so
Yeah.
he's definitely going to be doing that. Mm-hmm.
That's it. So with this episode, politics is a clip show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's the first clip
few.
show of 5, I think.
I'm gonna have fun going, oh yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good episode for the
Remember
whole.
when-
Apparently it's a 15.22 minutes of clips in a 44-minute episode. So
Really,
yeah,
that's a lot of. That's
15.22
more than I
minutes.
thought.
By the way, Pac-Man D3, who spent weeks catching up to us, says, wish I could stick around, but I can't. I hope everyone enjoys and has fun today. Good luck catching up again, Pac-Man D3, for next week.
Jeez. Hey, I get it. I absolutely understand. All right. Well, you guys want to go ahead and dive in?
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
ready.
let's do it.
Okay.
Let me
Politics,
myself-
everyone.
Yeah.
So this is the penultimate episode to season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Get my hardware up here.
This is the money-saving episode before the big finale.
Right.
Sometimes you need them.
All right. You guys set?
Yep.
Yeah, ready to go.
Let's give politics a watch in 5, 4, 3. Hey everyone, I'm David Reed with the Wormhole Extremists, and I'm here with Nicole
Hello?
and Yvie.
Hello.
And we're going to do some Remember Whens?
I was going to say, some recapping.
Yeah, we're gonna see all of the good high
And
points
Wizard
of
of
this
Oz
season.
reference as well coming up.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the few not immediate multi-parters where we just go right in where we left off.
Yeah,
From
no
a previous
previously on
episode.
Stargate
That's
SG-1.
Yeah, that's right. You don't even consider it to be like one of a 3-parter. Or
That's one of my
4-parter.
favorite
Would you call it a
wormhole-
4-parter?
It's a 4-parter, and that
Yeah,
was
I'd
one
say
of my
it is.
favorite Wizard of Oz references back there.
Yep.
So
was very
the
subtle.
differences, guys. The differences are coming. Call it out for the shippers in the back, Daniel. Their reactions are peak comedy. I am living for this.
I know. Sam just brushes past it, but he just he has to pick at it
He's
again.
focusing. It's great. Hyperfixate Jack, just like I did every moment.
But his beef isn't that they were together, it was that it would be breaking it'd be
regulation.
breaking the regulations. He doesn't say I don't like her that way.
It's great.
So this is what I live on. So
Same. No. Same. I've overanalyzed this.
this is my shipper
to the moon and back.
sustenance.
Yeah. God, look at these
he's
two.
just stuck on it, yeah.
The chaos. Say against regulations. Wah. And now he's bored again. He's like, yes, okay. Shh.
Shush.
No, I think he's still mulling it over.
Hey, Sparky.
yeah.
God, he's used a lot of Brill cream in his hair.
Mr.
gel or
Glass
something.
is half empty over here. I don't like him so much.
I need to
I
have
don't
him
think
on.
you're supposed to like him. Yes, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I
He
need
plays
to
a
have him
really
on.
nice guy in Battlestar Galactica in one episode, and you never see him again. That made me sad.
I can't remember him in Battlestar.
Colonial Day season 1.
Oh,
Laura
okay.
Osland's bestie.
Oh, that's right. Good.
Mhm.
So this is the second episode with Martin Wood in the director's chair since Solid
Wow,
Troops.
that's right.
Damn.
And I think the whole concept seems sort of fitting because wasn't Groundhog Day the other day?
Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
Used to be quite
That's right.
And yeah, I have to say that I'm actually looking forward to Ronnie Cox as Senator Kinsey. He's just he's
delicious.
He's the guy that you just love to hate.
Yeah.
But I actually went back and read a really old Gate World interview with him from 2000 and something.
damn.
I
And-
remember Van Nuys, Sherman Oaks Park. I went out there and sat down with him.
Oh
And
wow.
I did a terrible. The interview was good, but the video quality was crap.
I mean, what can you do? At least,
I didn't know what I was doing at that point. If he didn't have a hat on, I would have been in trouble. I'm sorry, Yvie. Proceed.
Oh, no. I was just saying, I really actually enjoyed the interview. He speaks really well. I mean, I guess it's transcribed, but his answers were brilliant. So I'm going to weave some of his responses in. Yeah, he is very thoughtful.
I was intimidated with him when I first met him.
Oh, really?
He commented on it that it's a common reaction that he gets, because he's such a nice guy on the outside. But also...
I was just going to say, I think you and I discussed this the other week, but I didn't realize that he was in Deliverance and he's like one of the guitar players in that banjo dueling scene.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, that blew me away.
Yep, absolutely.
You guys can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, he's excellent in that, and I just love him in this episode. So I watched this in first run syndication, and when he comes in, it's like, oh man, this is great. Absolutely. Because I knew him primarily from RoboCop.
I love that he's a villain, but he's not like one that's going to kill you. He's one that's going to kill you with politics.
Right.
You know? It's great. He's dangerous in a different way.
Got some points on that later, but Ronnie Cox himself said in the interview with Gateworld that his character is a malevolent force and a dangerous villain because he has an agenda and he's truly dedicated to his agenda. And he also said that he loves playing the bad guys because he spends most of the day trying to be good.
There you go.
What a good balance.
And he also said that he basically likens playing the villain to painting with a full palette instead of only a few colors, which I thought was a really good analogy.
That's really nice.
That's
clever. I like that. Bake sale, the humor. I like that he's like, about to be like, this is what I look like when I'm not laughing. Yep.
Yeah.
But Jack still manages to crack him just a bit.
And this is obviously a little bit of insight into how much the Stargate program costs. 7.4 billion per year to operate.
It's a lot of money.
That's right.
And I think we also hear that the Stargate program is referred to as Area 52.
It is, yes.
And this is also the first, also the first episode where we actually figure out that Sharae and Skara are siblings, like it's actually referred to.
Yeah.
I never caught it in the movie. I never got it.
They
didn't really make it very clear, no.
It wasn't very clear at all.
I thought that he was a priest giving a girl away, not his daughter away. I didn't catch that, so.
I love that Daniel's trying to be like, look, let's tell him about his alternate reality thing, and Jack's just like, look, darling,
this
is not going to fly.
A little bit crazy.
I like the fact that this episode is we're threatening to shut down the program. It reminds me of all those other shows that you watch that always have these kind of like big stakes where they tend to hit we're shutting it down really early. Kind of like when Mulder like lost the X-Files briefly in the early days. I just think it's really cool. I'm glad they don't really do this anymore going forward.
Kinsey has described, or Ronnie Cox described Kinsey as an amalgamation of Senator Orrin Hatch from Utah and Sterling Hayden's character from Dr. Strangelove, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Yeah.
But he admitted that Orrin Hatch was more of a straight arrow than Kinsey was. Kinsey had to be far more off the wall.
Do we know how much impact he had himself on Kinsey, or was it mainly he was provided with most of the material?
I think he had a little bit of input. All I do know is that the producers basically agreed to have him return because he had so much fun with the role. And Brad Wright said that Kinsey was such a hit that they kept on getting receiving scripts from outside writers, Kinsey included. So they're like, well, obviously he's pretty popular, so we've got to have him back on the show.
His character features in one of my favorite books, so...
Really? Which one is that?
Alliances.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Now, Ronnie did have influence on some of his wardrobe. He asked for a U.S. flag lapel pin, and this was before this was standard with politicians.
Really?
That's really
That's
cool.
a bit of crazy insight.
Yeah, so
That's
he kind of feels partly, he doesn't feel like responsible for starting the trend, but he definitely did beat the trend.
Yeah.
So,
wow. Ahead of the curve. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean that's central to any politician's wardrobe these days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I've noticed on on TV, watching broadcasts and whatnot.
I love this episode because it's rare that we lose.
Yes, that's why I like it.
We
Yeah,
lose.
The stakes are really high in a different way than what we usually have in normal episodes.
Yep.
Well, I was reading some comments on Reddit, and someone made an excellent point about Kinsey. They basically said that, you want a senator to notice when the US military is spending billions on a secret operation. So it's kind of really, it's like they felt that it was important to address this issue. And it sort of made the show and the situation feel a bit more realistic.
Well, from Washington's perspective, through an ignorant one at that, we're spending the American people are spending billions on a war they know nothing about.
A secret, yeah, basically just a big secret.
I could draw on some modern parallels as well, putting money in different places, but it's an important one to talk about. So.
I'm glad they brought attention to it, because like in real life, if we saw money disappearing down the drain, we'd be like, oh, why aren't the government, why aren't politicians sticking their fingers in the business and finding out what's going on, But like,
exactly.
But when we're watching it from SG-1's perspective, we're like, get out, you nasty politician.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, well, because we have we've seen what's happened. We have all the inside information. Kinsey doesn't really.
Yeah. So he's not really a bad guy, but for us, he is.
They're supposed to be servants of the people. And if the people need to know or deserve to know the truth, and all of us sitting here on this side go, well, maybe not,
Yeah.
Because we have the inside track. We have the blessing of or gift of omniscience in this situation here.
I do find it funny that he's just, pulling some mythology out in order to find an answer to his argument.
Well, because he knows where this is going to go, because he wants to close the gate. So
it's just an interesting choice.
He's met his match with Daniel with the
that's what I like, the little battle.
Yeah. What I love though in this sort of this scene here is this heated debate, between Kinsey and O'Neill. It's the best part of the episode. They have great
chemistry.
Yep.
They have amazing chemistry. And I think even Ronnie Cox said that he kind of puts it down to his, really good off-screen relationship with RDA. He said that they got along really well. So that's why they're able to sort of spar.
Did we lose Yvie?
I think we lost Yvie for a second.
Oh, really?
Yep.
There you are. You're back.
There you are.
Oh.
They were able to what now? To spar? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I don't know where I dropped off, but yeah.
You're good.
Basically I said that so the heated debate and the sort of chemistry, the on-screen chemistry between O'Neill and Kinsey can be put down to the fact that the two actors got along so well off-screen.
Yeah, they just enjoy playing off of each other.
Yeah.
Lockwatcher said Samuels equals Weasel, Kinsey equals Snake.
Yep. True.
They reference the planet from Solitudes, where as soon as you go through, you start getting shot at. That's where he should be sent.
Oh my goodness.
I think there's also a mention here of SG-2 returning from Argos, and they say that the Argonians are living free of the nanites and living long and productive lives.
Yes, I'm sad we didn't do that, but that's okay. No.
Lockwatcher calculated the $132 billion in today's dollars. Is that what
that
$7 billion was worth in
That's
1997? I've got to confirm that. That's. I mean, I know inflation's a lot.
That just sounds ludicrous, doesn't it?
It's worth what today?
I always call this episode the episode where Amanda Tapping had a bit of a cold.
Yeah. There's a couple of episodes
really
where she sounds like a bit like allergic to something.
Yeah, just there. I was like, oh, honey, take some pills, blow your nose. I respect it though that she's working through that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oops, sorry,
she's got to earn a living. Have we already had Daniel's comment about uploading a virus into the mothership, because that's an Independence Day reference, apparently. A very subtle nod to Emmerich and Devlin, who were obviously behind the Stargate movie and also Independence Day.
7,407,000,000.
Damn. Oh, guys, it's clip show time.
It is.
Let's get
Here
excited.
We go.
Strap in, guys. Strap in. Apparently, this is the first episode also to feature a full scene from the movie.
Yes, it is. You see the ship, Ra's ship. Yeah. I remember when I first watched this as a kid, and I went, "I haven't seen that before." What's that?
Correct. Yeah. No, I was kind of surprised
because I hadn't seen the film.
I mean, they own it, but yeah, there's a few times that we do see stock shots from the movie.
Yeah. This is kind of, I guess, an acceptable way to reuse footage from previous episodes in the movie, but I don't think it's as good as Citizen Joe. Like, I think that's definitely the best clip show.
Oh yeah, that's just
very clever.
Clip show.
It was just an original idea, and they just sort of seamlessly weaved in these bits of clip.
Give Homer Simpson his own episode.
Exactly.
Make it a clip show. Oh, the spelling.
He's just so.
He's like, you
and they carried
it wrong,
over the apostrophe reference from The Enemy Within, which I loved.
Yes.
So Ronnie Cox is like in his 80s, I think, at the moment.
Now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
Damn.
He's just a little bit older than I thought he was.
Yep. After every mission, they write a report.
Yeah. Oh, classic.
God, remember this, guys? It was like 8 weeks ago.
That's exactly right.
There's actually another thing in the in Children of the Gods, in the newer version they did this scene, the music is different, but in the clip show it's obviously pulling from the original version of Children of the Gods, which is another reason why I prefer the original version, because it kind of lines up better with all the other stuff.
Yeah, I see the point you're making. Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's a lot of subtle changes. The background audio, the people screaming. There's looping of the dialogue.
Yeah, we're about to die like 20 times.
So the first one to get shot, is that Dan Shay?
I don't know which one Dan Shay is.
Okay,
but I mean, he's definitely in that crowd. In the under the armor.
I love this so much. It's
a great
moment.
Like
clip show moments sometimes, depending on what they're referencing, you know?
Yeah. I just appreciate how O'Neill can just grab a weapon he's not familiar with and just use it perfectly straight off the bat.
Oh, they did reference it actually in Children of the Gods, that he had briefly had experience with it in the film.
Yep.
So he knew how to use it.
Yep.
But yes, when I first watched this, I did think that. I was like, my dude, you are way too good with this. You know?
No,
like the Jafar trained for
on
years.
Abydos.
Yeah.
Good old Daniel. Love all the different cultures represented here.
Yeah, I like that you see some of the cultures kind of reappear throughout the season, or at least they reuse the costumes.
So day one of principal photography for SG-1 was the exterior of the prison, and the prison set
Wasn't all
blew
the
down
footage
in
ruined?
The night.
Oh,
something else as
serious?
well, and they had to reset. Yep.
Oh my god! Did that set them back really far?
Not too badly.
Okay,
but Glassner, and along with the damage to the film, they began to think that their luck was running out as soon as they were starting.
Oh, what's the next episode we are doing? Oh, we're still on the same one. We're on glider time.
Sure.
Oh, isn't that fun?
That was an expensive sequence, and we're going to watch it again.
Yeah.
We're going to use it in the
Get their money's worth.
And clip shows.
Oh, beautiful Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Don't they reuse that shot a few times as well throughout the show whenever they're doing glider stuff?
Yeah, these are all from the movie. So the up close stuff from the glider.
It is. Film. Yeah. It's like I saw it in my head now.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
I love this shot of it's coming around.
This sequence is amazing.
It is a glider. But I do prefer Children of the Gods that they get a shot off. So that actually does disable him.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's nice seeing this again. I've missed it.
It is.
Any excuse to rewatch Children of the Gods, I take it. It's why I love Threshold in season 5 so much, because just, you get to see Teal'c again in Children of the Gods. It's like, yes, we're back. Let's do it.
Well, it's nice to see how, to be reminded of how far he's come.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
It's great.
The crash of the glider is part of that sound is the same sound that's used when Gould Hataks are being or plasma blasts are going through Gould shields.
Oh,
like in Continuum, with the Alkesh.
Oh my
over
god!
the top
Yeah,
of the base.
I can hear it. Oh, see, this is where he's like, we've got a real problem.
yeah.
I always felt he was so he's such a dramatic
Stock
politician.
footage.
Yep.
Yes.
That would have
That's him
always
watching
bothered
the
me.
electricity
It's like,
bill go
guys,
up.
things are covered up in the shot. This is obviously a stock shot from when.
Yeah.
I
the
really
base was
wish
shut
they would
down.
have changed that. They left it in for such a long period of time.
So Ronnie Cox has said that he gave Kinsey's personal worldview a great deal of thought when he took on this role. And he described the character as a born-again, right-wing Christian fundamentalist who is skeptical and judgmental of everyone and everything that might derail those values.
Makes sense.
I thought that was kind of a cool bit of insight.
Yeah, that's actually there's a game that I love that's actually kind of got a villain who's exactly like that, who's had a born again kind of Christian situation. He's like a proper evil villain though. I'd say Kinsey is villain, but he's not evil. That's Shackle, isn't it?
Shackle. Yeah.
This was such a shocking sequence. You never see pretty much all your heroes die.
No.
Yeah.
You know they're not going to stay permanently dead, obviously, because it's like the first 10 minutes of an episode, and season 1. But when you're watching it, you're like, "Whoa, how are they going to get out of this pickle?"
Yeah, exactly. The pickle.
Exactly right.
I love that's the moment that Jack learns that the shield, if you throw something through it, because of the speed, they can shoot him with the dart later.
Kevlar will not protect against staff blasts.
Yeah, we
not yet.
The hard way.
Not yet. I think isn't there a moment in season 7 in Heroes?
Season 7, yep.
Yeah.
Nice colored wipes. Interesting. So we had red, then we had turquoise, and now we have yellow.
Hmm.
We can have some blue for what do you call it? Cold Lazarus.
Oh, this would be the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What a sequence.
God, look how dramatic the Gould ship was in the film.
Yep.
It's a shame they couldn't afford that kind of flair for the show. I love the way it lights up. That's so cool.
It's fiber optic.
Ah, nitty.
Here we go. I love how he recognizes it.
Yeah. Her name's just slapped on the side.
Yeah, that's still great.
The ship of Nirti.
It's got a name tag on it.
Property. You have to
of.
buy it.
Oh, this episode. Singularity is such a good time.
Agreed.
I like that Nirti was a he previously.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting.
We can only assume that
could have been a previous
he never
host.
met him.
So we can say it was either that or she had a previous host that wasn't male.
The gliders don't fit through the Stargate.
No.
It's a cool effect, though.
Oh, I love this shot. I think they actually
such a
include
good
it as
shot.
well. They include them coming out the other side because it's such a good shot. We need to see it again.
Yep.
Damn, that's a good shot.
I still appreciate the dirt.
Me too.
Like the velocity and
Absolutely.
Great. It's just great.
Physics. He's already made up his mind, guys.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah. Oh, Cold Lazarus coming up, right?
Dan
I told you it was
Ben.
blue. It was blue.
They did use the blue. They did use the same blue.
Dan Ben said maybe Nirti had smaller death gliders. That's clever.
I like that. Yep. That's so cool.
Yeah, I still appreciate how they did those effects.
And
like
it's
held up so well.
Yeah. That is 1997, and we are now in 2023, and it still looks good.
It does.
Oh, the smelly pit.
Sulfur?
Oh, very much sulfur.
Ugh.
I would have loved to go there and hate every second of it for my nose.
Making some nose memories.
Literally, that's all I want. I love nose memories.
Jeez.
Isn't it that memories, a lot of like important triggers come from smells?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the biggest.
So I was reading that there was someone who drew some comparisons to this episode to the Robinson panel from 1953. I don't know if either of you are familiar with the Robinson panel.
No.
So apparently in the summer of 52, there was a record number of unexplained radar and visual sightings over DC. And it led to a little bit of hysteria. And apparently this led to the CIA... this led the CIA to prompt the government to assemble a panel of scientists just to examine the sightings. And apparently they met for 3 days. They conducted interviews. They reviewed footage and photographs. And basically they concluded that 90% of the sightings could be attributed to astronomical and meteorological phenomena. There was no obvious security threat. And also, if the hysteria continues, then it would overwhelm the emergency reporting channels. So they basically recommended a public education campaign to debunk and like explain away some of the sightings, and thus reduce the public's interest. So they were sort of drawing parallels between that and Kinsey's point of view.
Interesting.
That is really interesting. Hogwild says Kinsey's made up his mind, but how would anyone be expected to believe what he's being told without seeing it themselves? Yeah, and they're saying there's plenty of time SG-1 doesn't believe things either. Yeah.
Well, they need what they really need is one of those Tok'ra recall devices, so they can actually see what they've seen.
100%.
Or the Galarian memory device.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Then he can live
through it forward.
Yep.
Oh, some of the worst CGI but coolest moments in the show. This is a good episode. It's quite a scary episode. Just the fear of being in that position is really cool.
Mm.
I'm glad we see him so much. Yeah, I'm glad that we see a Giacavone reappear so many times in the show, and it always just brings a smile to your face.
I agree. I'm amazed at like the impact that he was able to make in being in like basically one episode.
I'm sad we didn't see him in Ripple Effect in season 9, but we got Janet, so that was good.
You can see the stage lighting in one of those shots. Did you notice that?
Yeah, a little bit.
The top right of the shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, these bad puddles.
Yeah, early puddles. This episode had some appalling puddles.
It's just up close where it's bad.
I actually don't mind the really up close because I kind of forget that it's bad because I can see mainly their faces. It's when it's really far away that I'm like, no, stop reminding me.
So I'm the opposite.
Look at us. Oh, we're about to break or divide this.
Oh yeah,
Yes, we
gotta break
are.
or divide this sucker.
I forget. I don't rewatch this episode often, so I forget what's coming. But
Oh, look at the disdain on his face.
yeah, he's so grumpy. Look at you. Good episode.
Really love the turquoise transition.
Yeah, I've noticed it twice now in a row.
It's a good color.
It is.
The red phone. So early on, all the options were cranked up to 11. It's like, okay,
yeah,
if this doesn't work, we gotta blow everyone up.
I've literally I'm watching The Last of Us at the moment, and it's just making me think of that, about how it's like, get a bomb, kill everybody.
Yep.
But obviously with this, they didn't just blow up everybody. They just decided, we'll wait, we'll see. They should have blown it up sooner, to be honest.
Often an option.
Yeah.
George, your eyebrows grew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those caveman brows that RDA did not want.
Yes, for good reason.
He's like, yeah, I am not.
Look how handsome he still is.
He's a gone altogether.
You know, a lot of people look weird without eyebrows. He looks good without eyebrows. Good for him.
Like Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she has a pretty face, so.
Yeah. I actually didn't notice that she had no eyebrows until it was brought up.
Right.
And that's the only thing I see now.
Yeah, she's been shaving her eyebrows for years. So.
Yeah.
Frasier's first moment in the sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, in near complete
Leaving
darkness.
a lasting impression.
I was going to say. Yep. She's so wonderful and composed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she has to be.
Yeah, it's great.
As a medical professional. But also as her first outing. Oh God.
This
how
is a
much
good
would
outing.
you be panicking internally if you were a medical professional and you're like, what the heck am I dealing with?
Yeah, I love that in season 7 in Heroes, she starts discussing all the things she's had to deal with, and it always makes me chuckle. I'm like, wow, girl, you've had a rough time.
This is not a great episode.
I think it's a great episode.
I actually don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's not up there as one of my favorites, but I do watch it when I do a rewatch. I don't skip this one.
And I watch it when I'm about to get vaccinated, so I can try and move past my needle phobia.
I'm a completist when I watch things. I'll watch it, but I may, put it on in the background.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, First Commandment, when I was rewatching it a while back, I was on my phone half the time. In fact, William was doing a stream of him doing his Mandalorian armor. So I joined a stream on Facebook and watched him and started talking while First Commandment was on.
Our William has Mandalorian armor?
Yeah, he made it.
It's incredible.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's
on Facebook? Okay.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
What a gentle moment. I love this.
Very tender moment between two colleagues.
Again. My goodness. Yes. Two working professionals.
Absolutely.
Well, luckily they were, and we fixed it, so be quiet.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we're going to Argos, guys! We're going to Argos!
And this is where I leave to blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Good job.
Brief candle. What a good episode, guys.
What did you rate this again?
Me, a 5. I think David's actually gone to blow his nose for a second. So.
Yeah, he has.
Damn, he looks terrible.
Ben said Whoopi Goldberg.
That's great. Yeah, I gave this a 5, and you and David were like at 2, I think. Maybe even a 1. Yeah.
Yep, we were pretty low, as it should be.
It was pretty low.
people I watch it with, they all seem to really love it. They always give it more than like a 3 or a 4 when I ask. So I find that really surprising.
I think they're just being polite.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No, they agree with me.
No, I will say my the people I hang out with, like my boyfriend, he does not agree with me on anything if he can help it.
Wow.
So
just out of contriteness.
No, I think he's always worried people are gonna think that he's agreeing with me because he's my boyfriend, and then I go, he goes, no, because I actually disagree on all these things. So
as long as you can come together on the things that are important.
Yes, like Brief Candle being a great episode.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I do love this moment with the tissue and the gloves.
Yes, it's a
really
sequence.
cool moment.
Yeah,
it is very cool.
It's quite scary. Like, imagine if COVID could have done that. Grim.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Gross.
Yeah, just a quick sequence of shots.
I like they managed to instill such fear of just some rubber gloves disintegrating.
Yep.
It's very effective.
Yeah.
Simple but effective.
I think Stargate has a lot of that, which is why it still holds up today.
Mm.
They don't need to be too flashy with their stuff. Oh, the tape with the antenna on it, even though he's on another planet.
Yep.
That's so funny. This is not necessary.
God, they're so awkward. It's like, oh, what do we do?
I have never seen that video device before or since.
No.
Sort of reminiscent of this like portable DVD player with a screen that I used to have.
Mm-hmm. If you turn it too far sideways, you can't see anything on it anymore.
Oh, Dan Ben raised a good point.
Yeah.
This episode, Senator Kinsey is a main character in 3 clip show episodes.
Yeah. When we needed a clip show, we brought him in.
Yeah, because he's back in season 6 for Disclosure and season 7 for Inauguration. Is that the one?
Yes.
Yeah, here we go. Productive lives. There you go.
And I'm proud of you and this episode.
I might even retire there.
With the woman that attacked you. Yeah, great idea.
She didn't know what she was doing. Let's cut her some slack.
Yeah, she was only like 20 days old. Come on.
Literally, no, 31 days.
That makes it sound worse.
But she didn't look like she was 20 days
yeah,
old.
who really committed a crime here, to be honest.
I'm sorry, Judge. She really looked like
What's
she
it
was
important?
just 19 days old.
Is it... Yeah. But is important how you look, or is important like the age you actually are?
Oh, yeah, let's not get too deep into that.
Yeah.
Because it's such a can of worms.
Yeah, it really is.
Brief Candle is actually a really big can of worms. It's very, tricky.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
He's driving the dagger home. Oh boy.
Yeah, he intended to shut the Stargate down as soon as he walked into that room.
Absolutely.
Not even before. He probably was on the plane over going, yep, nope, they're going. Oh, Daniel, don't.
Here we go.
It's his final card. Like, it's just...
Yep. Valid question.
Yep.
Because I have no proof.
Yeah.
It's a shame he gave Jack that camera. And then he went and got killed by Teal'c.
He's like, this sounds a little convenient.
Yeah.
Well.
Just me. Yes, pat it out with some science.
Yep.
Yeah.
A device capable of transporting you to other worlds, I get, but alternate whole universes?
Yeah.
That's a bridge too far.
Can't fathom. I'm enjoying this performance so much. I don't want to talk over it.
Ronnie Cox's?
Just everybody. Everyone's doing a great job. But Ronnie Cox is doing excellent.
This has changed later on. It would take time to build an army.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not really changed. He's assuming,
Yeah.
And the velocity of travel through the galaxy, there's just a few things that have to change pretty quickly to move stories along later on. Washington, D.C. Where else?
Yup.
Yeah, a nation versus like a whole slew of
planets,
the enemy. Yeah,
slaves,
like,
enemies. Yeah. I hate this. This is such a stupid argument.
It really is.
It's not going to protect anybody.
No.
Like the Bible, like God doesn't interfere. We screw ourselves over.
Or what if the Goa'uld bring about revelation?
Like, come on. Yeah.
So you can bend it any way you want.
Yeah. And sealed with your deaths. So how about we not do that?
Yeah, sealed with blood.
Yeah. Yeah, I do find it interesting that he's like one nation under God, and it's just like, it's ironic because we believe in our God, but they believe in their gods, and their God is actually going to show up.
Right, this God is literally going to show up.
Yeah, well, their God's okay with using weapons and that mass destruction.
While ours is benevolent and doesn't want to get involved.
New Testament God, not Old Testament burning bush God.
Yes, no, that's not true. Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, Teal. I would too. If you're gonna close it, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, he's gonna yeet out of there, Nicole.
Yes, yeet. Thank you. Good word. I'm proud of you. Learning.
I don't get it, but we'll save that for after.
No, I don't get it either.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is so sad, but this upcoming shot gets me in my feels. God, imagine those teams being off-world, coming back from their like dream job and finding out that they're no longer going to be doing this every day.
Yeah, we've got bankers' boxes in front of your lockers, folks. Sorry.
Have
a good time.
Daniel's interruption. So good.
I love how Jack's like, if Teal'c's going, I'm going too.
Oh, I love that dismissed as like the last word uttered in this episode.
Oh, he just looks so defeated from behind.
Oh, this shot. I'm so emotional.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Ugh.
God, look how good they look.
Actually looks
Daniel
quite
could look better, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, SG-1.
Yep. I don't remember the to be continued, but I guess it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did do that.
What
a roller coaster. This episode is a weird one because you sit there and you're like, yeah, it's a clip show, but also it's very emotional and a big thing happens for a clip show episode. So yeah, it's
I think it's I think it successfully ties up the first season with a nice bow.
Yes.
We've got like all the highlights, and it sort of in a way allows the writers to have some retrospection and reflect back on the first season's like coincidences and plot conveniences. But,
of which Senator Kinsey is often, the one stating a lot of these things here. He
rightly
slightly breaks the fourth wall in some cases. How SG-1 has always saved us. It's like, yeah, we know. It's a TV show.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I really like that episode. You know what? But true. It's going to be hard to judge this one, guys. I'm not sure. This is it's a really good one.
Politics, everybody. Okay. Let's head back. Come on back, Yvie.
Usually it's me getting told to come back. Look at that.
I was trying to negotiate through all of my different screens.
What say you?
Look at this. Well, Jed Ted just said 7, and Erica said 2, and Anthony says 4. Hogwild says 7. Oh,
7 out of 7. That's bold.
That's very bold. That's too bold for me.
Yeah,
I think that's like attention-seeking number. So.
the whole chat is seeking.
I'm like, okay. Some of these are just like, okay.
I only enjoy this for the banter between Kinsey and O'Neill. So I'd probably give it a 3.
Yeah? I mean, yeah.
We're talking about an episode that only has like 20 minutes of fresh material.
You know what, though? Sometimes some episodes waffle on. Sometimes 20 minutes is good enough. I'm going to say, I think I'm going to give that a... Oh, shoot. David, go first.
I'm giving it a... if it didn't have Ronnie Cox, it would have a 1. It is a filler episode designed to bridge content. But Ronnie Cox is in it, so I am giving it a 2.
Okay.
I almost wanted to give it a 4. However, you're right. It doesn't deserve a whole thing. The only things bringing it back are like the acting and then the ending.
Yeah, the scene between Rick and Ronnie when they're fighting it out. That's it's great TV. But there's nothing else happening in this episode. We're simply just moving the overall narrative forward so that the SGC can be shut down, which needs to happen at the end of the first season.
It's like a bridging episode.
But Hogwild says he's not seeking attention. He says it's a 7. Ooh, people. Jamie Smith says
I'm just teasing. It's fine.
Yeah, he's teasing.
So
Lockwatcher says 3 for him.
Yeah. Agrees with me.
Yeah, I think it's a really fun episode in terms of like all the juicy acting that we get in it. But other than that, it doesn't deliver on anything except moving things forward slightly. So it's you know what as well, it did just come off There But For the Grace of God, which is one of the best episodes of Stargate.
Yep.
So it's quite like
that's true. In comparison, it's definitely
like if we'd watched those two back to back today, it would have been like and deflation,
So. Yeah, that would have happened for sure. I'm glad we watched it the way that we did.
If I could have the sound of a deflating balloon right now, I'd send it. But yeah,
yes.
Isn't the next episode where we first hear? Is it the next one or the one after where we hear Jack saying a naughty word?
Oh, it's the end.
It's the next episode.
It's in this.
Yeah, my boyfriend. I forgot that Jack swears, and we were watching it a while back. And he went, "They're swearing." I'm like, Yeah. You know, it does it very rarely.
There's a Showtime cut for this one. And he says, think it gets Showtime, and that's bullshit.
Yes.
Yep.
And then there's one that the expletive is cut out, and he says, Gould TV, and that's the syndicated version.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen.
I've never seen that one. No, that's weird.
That one's never been the one included in the Blu-rays, the discs releases.
Yeah. I've never seen that
version I've seen before.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. Jed Ted, my hero, my man. Kinsey reminds me of Ambassador Udina or Admiral Mikhailovich from Mass Effect. Both tried to undermine your accomplishments any chance they get. Yes, in Mass Effect, you get politicians who are all assholes who just get in the way, and they're always working. Actually, one of the villains, the politician Udina, he works with underground kind of secret organization, much like the NID. To screw things over. The
premise of this suggests that there are politicians who aren't assholes, so I find it very hard to believe. Okay, so Anthony, go ahead, Yvie.
No, I was just going to say, I was just going to do a little side note, just for those who don't know, that Ronnie Cox is also an accomplished singer-songwriter. and musician.
Wow.
Bluegrass.
And that he was,
Wow.
he was inducted into the New Mexico Music Hall of Fame in 2019. And he's released something like 11 albums to date, which
Correct.
is really awesome.
Yeah.
They should have used his singing talent somewhere in Stargate.
He's good.
Would have loved that.
So, yeah, I would have loved to seen like an alternate reality episode or something. I would have frankly liked to have seen them give him more humanity. Because if he were done now, I think that would be the case. Hopefully. And yeah, let him perform. You know, give him his guitar.
That would be real.
Give us a reason to go.
Really
cool. So
when they went to his house, they should have just given him a guitar, and then
his
Mabel
guitar was
and Jack
there.
walk in and ruin things.
Yeah.
They should
He brings his
Some
guitar
little-
on set. You know, in between takes, he plays and he sings. So
that would have been really
Wonderful.
cool because, like, as far as I think, his only really redeeming quality is the fact that he's a dog lover.
I was gonna say his
True.
doggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his wife seemed really nice, delightful. You know, she clearly didn't
A
know what
little
she
bit
married.
naive.
Oh,
But
yeah,
she
very
was a
naive.
snake. What are you talking about? She calls for backup. As
Oh,
soon
she does.
Oh yeah,
She does.
yeah. She's
Oh,
vicious.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what? Actually, yeah, I respect
She
her.
hides
I
it
like
better.
that.
Oh,
She
absolutely.
clearly loves her man. Oh, before we start the next one, I just want to mention thank you to all the people who voted. I did a poll that ended last week.
Oh, how did it go?
Settle a debate. Are fishmen attractive?
Oh my gosh. Here we okay.
Obviously, we're finishing the season. I've got to bring it up. Obviously, I didn't win, but we had yes, no, and
Obviously, I didn't win.
and weird question mark because it's like, why have you asked this? So,
Yeah.
28% said what with the question mark. 28% said yes, and the remaining 44% said no. But 28% of our viewers are like me. So
There you go.
yay, guys!
There you go.
You can form a very special club.
So Anthony gave politics a 4, Mama Knox a 2, Jean Diata Smith 6 chevrons,
Yep.
Lock Watcher is 3, Hog Wild is 7. I think that's
Anthony 4.
Pretty much it, hitting it up. Yep. So well done, everybody.
Interesting spread. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
All
Appreciate
right.
your opinions
Yes.
and your vote on my fishmen.
Jeez. Are we
You
ready
should
for
be
the
bragging too much about that. You lost by a lot.
I lost. Hey, you know, I thought I was going to be 1%. The 1% was going to be me. So,
Oh,
the
so
fact that
as far as you're concerned, this is a win. Yeah.
yeah, this is some sort of.
I understand that. So,
Thank you.
all right. You guys ready for the series finale?
Yep.
Yes,
all
let's
queued
have
up.
some fun.
All right. Absolutely. So, within the Serpent's grasp is the return. It features, well, you know, let me just say it on air. So, I'm not going to blow all my talking points just while we're in the in-betweens. You guys ready?
Yep.
Ready to go.
All right. Audience is ready. And we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3. Welcome to the Wormhole X-Tremists Season 1 SG-1 finale. My name is David Reed. I'm with Nicole Rodriguez-Galdo
Hello.
and Yvie Cahill.
Hello.
And we're watching trees get destroyed again.
I was going to say, they're really going to regret getting rid of all that paperwork when they reopen in 5 minutes.
No, it's the excuse to upgrade all the computers and make everything digital.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully, these
No
were
more
just
killing
copies,
trees.
and everything was already input in the computers. So,
Fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
you want to hope there's some backups somewhere.
yep.
So I kind of had a bit of a laugh at the Google synopsis for this this episode. It was something like a threat looms over the human race, so O'Neill with 1 L and his friends decide to investigate. They pass through the Stargate, which is threatened with closure, and fearfully discover that the ghouls, with a U-double-L-S at the end,
Oh, geez.
are
God.
about to launch their hunters on the land.
Oh, what is that?
I know.
Oh, well, what? Oh,
Where
why
did this come
butcher
from
it?
again?
It's just like the Google synopsis, you know, like when you Google the name
is
of the
just
episode.
like wrong.
I know.
It
Sometimes
describes
it's okay, but that was bad.
I screenshotted one and I've been meaning to use it to show it somewhere where it says Jack O'Neill takes the SG-1 team through time. And it's like the overall summary for the show.
He
and
did
it's
not
like,
do that.
No one cares about getting details right for the series.
It takes
I'm
them through
just
time
over
once,
it.
and that's in season 8.
Well, and it's 1969.
Yeah.
So,
No, but he didn't do
just-
that though. That was the gate did that.
Well, however, he's leading, so no matter how you slice it. So the Stargate will be buried. All right.
Damn.
This is the episode we've been waiting for.
Season 1 of 17.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to stay shut down.
Oh, it looks so sad under that.
Yep. And yet Teal'c is still there, so it's like, guys, you're gonna have to pull the drape back for me to leave. So
That's
but he
true. I
couldn't
didn't even
keep
think
them
about
from-
that.
Yep.
Didn't they say he couldn't leave? Because, risk of security and stuff? Or am I just making things up in my head?
Probably just happened so quickly. They're like, no one's there.
Sounds like, hey, we need to
Walter's
behave.
gone.
Yeah. Well, at least they know how to dial the gate when they need to. Oh. Look at this. These three are like, yeah, and Sam's like, no.
It's a suicide mission, so you're breaking the law by committing suicide, but you're committing suicide.
Yeah, but like the fate of the planet hangs in the
Correct.
balance. So what do you do?
And if you
But they
wipe
all
them
look so
out, they'll
good.
only send more.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
true.
the underlying issue that no one's talking about here.
So we have to pay special attention to the visual effects because apparently this episode received a Gemini nomination.
Hey, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He should have really recorded all of the bad stuff happening.
Mm.
A medical attack.
Yeah, in the brief moment before you're killed.
I love that they're gonna sneak out in black covert clothing onto like the most golden shiny ship ever. Really gonna stand out.
Lockwatcher
Yeah.
raises a good point.
Well, they
Where
don't
does the
know that.
military store all of its shutdown sheets?
Oh, there's a
I'm sure
closet
there's
somewhere.
a great big linen closet up on level 4.
I like
Level
Atlantis's
4.
shutdown sheets. They had a bit of a sheen to them.
Yeah.
They should get those ones in.
And now all of the sheets are gone. So they just pulled them all down.
Yeah. Where are they? Thrown away somewhere.
So I have a question. So why does the MALP need to switch to infrared when the room should be illuminated by the active Stargate?
Yvie, don't talk sense.
Because it happens in a couple
Talk
of
sense.
episodes.
Hey, it's Brent State.
Hello.
Ferretti.
It is Brent State as Louis Ferretti. We last saw him in Children of the Gods. He
Yep.
was badly injured on Abydos.
Yeah. I'm glad he's still around.
Yeah, well, he took over from Kowalski, didn't he?
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
SG-2's
he's in
commanding
command of
officer.
SG-2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I love this. I'm not gonna lie. When SG-1 breaks the rules, I get very excited.
Yeah,
One of the reasons
switching
upgrades
to
is so fun.
infrared.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they
It
just
should
switch
be
to white
illuminated
light?
at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it happened in Atlantis.
Oh gosh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is part of the intro. Look how good they look. Look at them. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yep.
guys, let's go. I like he doesn't even need to check who it was that went through. He's like, yeah, I saw Teal'c's bum, but also I know which pain in the ass meddling kids just went through.
Yeah, he's like equal parts disappointed and also relieved.
Yeah.
They're doing what they have to do.
He's
And
like,
dang it, I have to call the president. But you know what? Let me get some coffee.
Exactly. I'll just go to the bathroom, go
Let's
get
give
some
them some
pie
time.
from the commissary.
Yeah.
Go get
Give
some
them
coffee.
some kind of time. My issue, if I have any issue with science fiction storytelling, is the frequency in which coincidences occur. The nick of time trope is really overused. It's not so bad in Stargate as it is in some other shows.
Stargate does have it, but yeah,
you know, we go through the gate, and 15 minutes later, it leaves its home planet for Earth. You know,
yeah,
and it's just in the nick of time this, in the nick of time that, and it's like, all right, this you know, it makes it more exciting, but it just makes it unrealistic. So
I've just seen something in the chat, and I knew something about this, but I'm not. My mind is blown away. Lockwatcher just said that apparently Brent State Ferretti was in Atlantis as Michael Kenmore when Connor Trenier wasn't available for Michael.
Yep.
Like what?
Allies. Yeah, and Allies at the end of season 2.
That's really cool.
Connor couldn't show up, so Brent stepped in as Michael, and then Connor did a voice dubbing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have a big crush
Very
on Michael
creative.
because, you know, I've got issues.
Yeah.
So that means I now have a crush on Ferretti as well by relation because, you know, I would technically, all his performances, I'm like, nice.
There you go.
So either of
Brent
them
State is
dressed
now
as
extra
fishermen
hot.
would be like the ultimate for you.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Apparently this is the first appearance or mention of hyperspace.
Hyperlaunch.
Yes. Yeah, he calls it hyperlaunch, yeah. And for some reason, like, Jack goes flying and no one else in the room does, so...
You ready to introduce the Zat?
Yes.
Oh, God, what is its full name? It's like Zat Nicotel, and then isn't there like a bunch of other things?
Zach Nicktel.
Yep. Drop the Nicotel. That does save a bit of effort.
So this is one of the few uses of the disintegration property of the Zat, which was later abandoned by the producers and the writers. And I think even Brad Wright would later call it dumb and one of his biggest creative regrets.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Lockwatcher's blowing my mind again. Mike Dopuda is apparently in this episode as a Jafar warrior.
Yes.
Uncredited.
Uncredited.
What?
Ah.
Shook. Yeah, doesn't he say something else other than Nicotel? And I'm like, bruh.
So
this is another word at some
these
point.
are air powered. They have little charges running down their backs. Sweet, pass them out. Right.
He's like, well, yo, calm down.
It's like just butchering his native language.
Phallic weapon.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I saw Michael Shanks like complaining about it, like a convention. That's the first time I ever realized how phallic it really is.
Isn't there footage of Amanda Tapping like auctioning one off and she just loses it laughing?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I have.
It was like
one
recently.
from Legends memorabilia.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh.
They really went flying.
Yep. Not as flying as they actually would be had, it been real. But it's nice that they give it a shot.
Planetary shift. Yeah, you wish.
Yeah.
It's not going to work anymore.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Isn't that fun? Do it again.
I like that sad little powering down sound.
Honestly, it reminds me when the Millennium Falcon doesn't want to power up an Empire attack.
Yes, it's the same sound.
Yeah. And then he just like elbows the ceiling and then suddenly the whole ship comes to life.
Uh-oh.
They should kick the gate a couple times.
It's the episode of Hide and Seek.
The episode where they should have been seen.
Hiding.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was going to ask you guys, like, on Reddit, there was a discussion of why the Goa'uld ships are so poorly manned. And I was going to say, just for fun, like, what is your in-canon theory? Like, do you think it's, like, arrogance? Like, the Goa'ulds were unchallenged for so long that they didn't sort of bother with any precautions?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Is it staffing issues?
I think they just don't expect, incursions.
Yes.
So
yeah, I saw that.
I mean, they're about to go and
possible.
invade, and no one knows they're coming, supposedly. So
that is a cool effect. I love the communication balls.
The Goa Wall TV.
Yeah, this is what I was saying we should do with you, David. If we go to Egypt, we get a little mini Stargate, we get the little ball there, and we make you our gold overlord giving us orders.
Oh my God.
The ball. Someone would have to do that, and that'd be expensive and hard to accomplish. But I think we can make it work. Look, Jack, your back is poking out, my dude. Thank God their helmets are useless and they can't see.
I was going to say, maybe they can't see properly out of those eye holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to wonder what their field of view is. So.
I think I saw a comic the other day with the stormtroopers in their field of view.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
And you could only see, like, it was like tunnel vision. You could just see, like, a tiny sort of speck through each eye hole, and then everything else was just black.
Communication balls. Yes, Ted. Yep. Balls to communicate with.
Yeah, and the obvious, like, phallic Zat guns. So
yeah, my friends sometimes would say to me, "Oh, Stargate's like a bit weirdly sexual sometimes," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then messages like this, I'm like, "Yeah, no, I see it."
Can't deny it.
Nope.
There you go. Think it gets showtime.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Showtime.
Yeah. So we're gonna hear some BS later on.
This is the swearing one. I'm excited. I haven't actually sworn in any of these streams so far, I think.
You actually swore in the last episode.
Shoot.
Yeah. But it's only once.
What did I say?
You said a-hole. You said a-hole.
That's not a swear.
I think it's on the cusp.
Mm-hmm.
If the kids in Harry Potter can say arse and bloody, then but it's okay.
That's British.
Yes, so in my language, I haven't sworn, so I will be swearing in this one at that point. Okay. Yes, because we have an interpretation of words over here: pants, trousers, etc.
Trousers.
Pants, trousers.
I'm currently wearing a jumper, not a sweater. That's threw me back to my childhood as well.
I love this set. This
is one of the early episodes I actually watched. And I remember seeing this and being like, whoa, how cool is this? How tactical. And now I'm older and I'm like, man.
David, have you seen the set in person?
This set? Like the SGC?
No, the Hatak.
No, it was long gone by the time I ever showed
I was going to say, didn't they change the design of the Hatak
all the time
over the series?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always followed the same vibe, but they always changed.
Yeah, this set largely stayed the same for the first 5 years or so.
I think they added in some things, yeah.
Yeah. Like the set in the tomb with all the brickwork. I mean, that's just in front of all of these sets. So
oh, okay.
They just use the same space. So you can see how it's kind of similarly shaped. And in
that's true.
And in Wormhole Extreme, it's just lit differently, but it's the exact same set.
Wow.
When Jack is walking around trying to find, I think he's trying to find Marty. I think that's but it's the Gould sets.
That's interesting.
That's cool. That is cool.
But it's just lit like very bright, so it comes off.
Yeah, it's just a cheeky way of using sets that have already been put together.
I love that.
Scara in the box.
He is in the box.
So in about 2 minutes, we're coming up to a bit of a goof. At about 17 minutes and 40 seconds, there's no sound effect when Sam collapses her Zat, and then it happens again at 17 minutes and 48 seconds with Tilk.
Yeah.
Well. What made you think that?
Think what? That it didn't have sound effects?
No. Sam saying like we're not on planet, are we? It's like
hyperlaunch.
And I'm gonna say it. No shit, Sherlock. There we go. That will be my one bad word for the day because he says that word later, or the latter half. So
that's a fair excuse.
I've done it.
So if Jack O'Neill jumped off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge?
Yes,
probably.
Obviously, you would
Who
too.
do you think
Let's
we're
be
talking
real.
about here?
Yeah, come on, Yvie. You'd follow him first, and I'd chase after you. That's what would happen. And then Dave would be like, "No, we have to film. Show to film. Come on."
Do you think Ferretti would have brought them back, or do you think Ferretti would have been like, "Okay, we're over here. What do you need?"
Oh, he would have teamed up with them.
I really think so too.
Sure.
Yeah,
just like the film. Yeah.
And if he did get over there, and they're like, "Okay, now we understand the situation. Now we know what we have to deal with." Or yeah, okay, we're not going. First full shot of a Gould Hatak. There we go. In plain sight.
We're coming up to our goof.
So while Teal'c has been gone, they've been working on upgrading their technology.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Well, hello. Oh yeah, it made no noise when he opened it. Don't they say that that's a force shield and not a window?
I think so, yeah.
So it's not like any
so if you run out of power, you're going to be in real trouble.
I was going to say.
There it goes, back down, no sound.
Yeah. Oh,
that's awfully
God.
Convenient.
Yeah, it is kind of convenient.
And no hyperspace outside the window there.
Oh,
it's just black.
Oh, why? I never noticed that before.
Because we're looking at it from the wrong angle.
I know.
It's too low.
No, we shouldn't have mentioned it at all. We should not have it be third shot does that. We should just never mention it again.
Cool effect.
So apparently if Sam's maths is correct, then the Hataks are capable of reaching speeds of around 14,600 times the speed of light, and possibly as high as 87,600 times the speed of light. So
that's very fast.
Yeah, it's very fast. That's just assuming that the trip to Earth took about an hour. Yeah. Turn this tub around.
I love that. Also, they don't realize when they come out of the shadows, you got Apophis next door. You know, they need a rear view mirror so they can see outside. Because they, for some reason, a lot of the time in the show, they share hyperspace windows.
Do you have any idea how big that mirror would be?
Yeah, exactly. We need it.
The same section of corridor again and again for all of these shots. And it works. You buy it.
I buy it. I didn't realize it was the same section of corridor, so you had me fooled.
But I do get sick and tired of the cement floors.
Yeah, me too. I really do hate seeing that because it's just
Rob Cooper was like, I'm just sick and tired of painted cement.
I do really wish that Teal'c would sometimes like see an old friend and just be like, "Oh crap!"
Right? I recognize that helmet.
Yeah. Daniel's PTSD.
Oh, they're cool.
Those don't look like Jaffa, but I guess they are Jaffa.
Based
Here we
on
go.
Long time.
Except the Gould have really updated their technology, so
yeah,
it's going to happen a little bit faster than you think.
Yeah.
Oh,
they got some big upgrades. Oh dear. Oh yes, for the dramatic reveal by the big ball,
and it's a great one.
It is. I love it. I love seeing it. You know, I'm friends with Alexis, and I have not yet used that as an opportunity to watch Stargate with him. When I hang out with him, we never do Stargate stuff, and that's like.
I thought about having him on with us, but I want to save his stuff for other content. Definitely want to sit down with him, but I want to do Pretense with him.
Yes, that's
that would be very cool.
I love his performance in that. He really gets to shine.
So are these Lotars, like these people without any symbols and no pouch?
Yeah, there's
That's
no pouch.
That's a good point. I'm not entirely sure.
She has a pouch, but the other one doesn't have a pouch. Maybe
the one to the left of the sarcophagus.
Maybe
I
that
suspect
was
they may be Goa'uld.
Detail.
Minor
Oh,
Goa'uld.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be minor Goa'uld.
Yeah. I think we can assume that if they don't have a pouch, they're minor Goa'ulds.
To quote Alexis, "Daddy."
Oh, jeez.
I just love the little detail that behind the communication ball, you can see the back. Like, it's cool. Instead of it just being like the same image, just reversed.
Yep. And he carries this so well.
Here we go. Here we go.
He has such a commanding presence. It's great.
He's so fabulous as well.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I love this reveal. Like, you kind of know, and then he turns, and then now you definitely know. Yep. It's mad. Oof.
Oh.
He's such a proud father. Look at him.
I was going to say, the pride in his face.
Yeah, he looks so happy. Not just smug, happy. Let's destroy your happiness. You know, I almost feel bad for Apophis. He's just... We torture him so much in this show.
Well,
it's deserved. Yeah.
This whole conversation's great.
Oh boy.
That's such a mistake.
And do what with him? Go where?
Yeah, he's letting his emotions get in the way.
Yep.
Yeah, how are you going to try and restrain him?
He's gone.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
How is that?
No. Oh, good callback, Kendra.
Yeah, it is a good callback.
An episode we can all agree is a good episode.
And they're not entirely convinced yet, or know entirely for sure that Scar is, perceiving anything.
Yeah.
Just because Kendra said it. I sold that prop.
Oh, really? How much did it go for?
I can check.
I'm just curious.
Let's see here.
It's pretty big though.
It is. I'll have to poke at it later.
I'd probably make it like my bar if I had it.
That would be so cool.
The big props don't do well because the shipping cost is several times more than what they go for typically.
I would love to invite people over and just be like, would you like a beverage? And then have it just rise up.
That would be so cool. Yeah, rise up and unfold. Yep, that would be awesome.
The eye glows before season 8 were just kind of...
Yeah.
But that's cool. He yanks the thing off him and it's still powered on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. There you go.
Looks like a mustache.
That's funny. Oh, you could actually see the Zat coil. You normally can't.
Pew pew.
Yep, pew pew. Yeah, a whole year. A whole year we'll be able to sit in here.
God, we haven't seen rings in a long time. Don't rings come back in the next episode? This episode?
I don't know if they appear in this one, but they're definitely appear in the next one for sure.
Yeah. I am like super excited to see the rings again. That's gonna be a good time.
They are cool.
I'm sad I didn't get rings
corridor,
in Atlantis,
guys.
but,
It's the only thing I can see now.
Oh, we gotta go hide.
They reused that shot. Do you see that? That was Jack's knife sticking through the hole of the door when they were sitting in the glider bay.
Oh, really?
I could see it slightly open. I could see the knife sticking through. They just reused it.
Okay.
By the looks of it. I can go back and check, but like it really looked so obvious.
Not surprised. A lot of the corridor fight scenes were reused. I'm thinking Double Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. I remembered like 1 or 2 shots where I went, hey, I've seen that before.
Correct.
Oh,
because you have.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. I remember looking at it and being like, that looks so out of place because by the end of Double Jeopardy, by that episode, the Gould ships look a bit more gold and well lit. So when it cut to that shot, I remember being like, that's a very dark season 1 vibe going on there. Suspicious.
I have a question about C4. How does it stick to objects?
They have sticky
Is it
stuff
like
on
double-sided tape?
They have an adhesive.
Ah, okay.
It's similar to the 3M stuff that you can buy where those pull tabs. I don't know if you have them down under.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we do. Okay.
It's just a really strong adhesive. Scar's not at home right now. I'll take a message. Oh, there's the
one. Yeah.
And you know what? I mean, if this is basically your adopted son, yeah, I could see myself saying that at that moment. Just to suggest that he's been destroyed. No, you shut the hell up. Laughs wickedly on my subtitles, it says.
Yes, I saw that too.
Crystals, one of our first.
I was going to say crystals. Whoa,
yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yep.
No, thank you. Not for a few seasons, anyway, and not by choice.
Oh,
tough kid. Yeah.
Lol.
That's a big lie.
Sure.
Bastard.
Yes, you bastard.
Alexis is great in this.
So in the UK, bastard is a swear. I don't know if it is in America.
Well, it is a swear, but I mean, it's a swear that's allowed on TV. So they're all swears. Cotton-headed ninny muggins is a swear.
Less allowed in the UK. That's interesting. Interesting.
Aww.
I want to give him a big hug.
Oh boy, here we go.
I love the way he comes back. I love that he's fighting. I love the anger.
Yeah, he fights it.
In
Chlorel fights his way through. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
cool. He's losing the internal battle.
God, what a poor kid.
Ooh, that was quite the arm wrestle.
Yes.
Well, we bought ourselves a little bit of time, but now it's over.
I find it really like is the idea that for the rest of the episode and the next one that Skara is still kind of like in there when they're having their conversations.
Well, he's still
because he kind of
he
Chlorel lets him do stuff.
Right. Well, I mean, he allows Skara to convince him to disobey his father's orders to have them killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, that's
I'm
Skara.
trying to remember that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Skara's influence is really strong, which I really like. It's really cool. Tough kid.
Yeah, he's very strong will.
Enjoy.
Yeah, no killing today.
Yeah, that would be Skara.
Interesting. At this point, the gates amplify explosions. I think that's true from the feature film as well.
Yeah.
Whereas later on, you need gate busters to blow up the gates because they won't blow up.
Yeah.
I need to write these down. All the little changes.
Oh, gosh. So many. We do need a list. I won't do it. Have fun. Good luck.
Because they shoot that one into the sun. That doesn't explode, does it?
No, what happens is the shield goes down.
Yeah.
And then the black hole is what
black
does
hole
it.
matter, yeah.
Yeah. Shut up.
The thing that you're currently being displayed on is where they came from. In between, displayed inside of.
Yeah, you fool.
It's called a Stargate.
They really should have installed irises on all of their gates. I don't know why they don't. It was stupid.
Just arrogance.
Oh, then there'd be no story. So
yeah, I know.
Because that makes sense.
He's been there, done that, and then some, and he's gonna do more. So
that's true.
Teal'c ain't suffering. He's gonna fight through it like the hero he is.
So Apophis has an opportunity here to gloat that they're going to,
doesn't
destroy Earth, and
he doesn't mention his plans at all.
It's like we're going there, but where is there?
Well, the audience gets to find out in about 8 minutes.
Plot convenience.
Yep. But I mean, if this is really Apophis here, he'd be like, "Oh, by the way, guys, we're going to destroy your planet. I want this knife. This is so cool."
It is a cool knife.
Pouch shaped.
I love that Apophis's beef with Teal'c is just like the biggest beef across Stargate. I just love it.
Well, it's like the ultimate betrayal.
Much. Yeah, it's great. I just love how petty Apophis is. You could just kill him, but no, you got to make sure it's slow and painful and all that. It's like just bin off your problem by killing him.
Peltac. First use of Peltac.
Isn't that the bridge?
The bridge. Or CIC, depending on what show you're...
I was going to say, yeah.
Yep.
I love me some Battlestar Galactica.
Although they did use the term bridge in the pilot too, so... Well, blowing up only one ship will not solve the other ship.
That's it. "24 hours.
Doesn't Daniel kind of cack himself a bit? He looks a bit concerned. He's like,
countdowns always make shows better.
He does not look happy. Nope. Okay. I would not be happy if someone said, "Oh, you've got 24 hours to live." I'd be like, "Nope."
I don't think anyone would be.
No. But the fact is, you don't have to. They're choosing to go out and go down with the ship. And that's a level of heroism I do not have.
Well, I mean, they think they're saving the planet.
Yeah. See, what were you holding on to,
Deceleration.
Teal'c? What stopped you from flying like that?
Yeah, exactly.
It was just his
prepared
stance.
himself.
It was his
look.
stance.
Holding
The
on to
others are like
nothing.
standing sideways, so they can lean into whichever leg is facing forward.
That's what I do on my train when it suddenly goes really fast and it stops abruptly.
Ooh,
Hello,
there it is.
Saturn.
I know they've made it like really far, like they've like traveled across the galaxy, gone to lots of different planets, but like that humanity hasn't actually like visited
that was a short
like,
year.
planets. So yeah, it's just really cool seeing them flying past each planet on the way.
Yep,
I think that's awesome. Well, they wouldn't really fly past each.
Oh yeah, so the Can Deep Space Radar appears to be fictional.
okay.
It's a part of apparently the Deep Space Network.
Repositioning
and
Hubble. Good old Hubble.
Yeah. So someone online said the scene where they're passing Saturn is likely a Star Trek reference from the Next Generation, when a Borg cube passes by Saturn on its way to Earth.
I mean, I don't think that they're directly referencing the best of both worlds, but there's I mean, it's certainly a strong comparison for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's only so many planets in our solar system that you can recognize when you fly by one.
So, yeah, that's true. That's true.
The rings of Saturn are just iconic, aren't they? So.
Yep. And you could get away with Jupiter because of the red spot.
The big spot, yeah. The big storm.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
they
cube also
mentioned
flies
Hubble.
by Mars and Best of Both Worlds too.
Do we know what's happened to Hubble? I don't remember what happened to it. Is it still going? Is it just out there floating away?
I'm actually not sure.
Anybody in the chat knows? Please let me know the status of Hubble.
Yeah, it's still out there.
That's cool. Because I have heard that they just send stuff out, right, and they just let it kind of go and it transmits, but then after a certain point, we won't really be able to receive anymore, at least not, for like years. So.
All right.
Cool.
Getting in those is weird.
Yeah, and they're just sit in there.
Look like insects.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're in there way too early. Like guys,
we're just gonna hang out in here. Yet. We got some turkey sandwiches. It's like, what does it need to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, that's true. Apparently Saturn is approximately 70 light minutes from Earth, so it would take about 11 hours to get to Earth from Saturn.
Interesting.
But we put that aside.
Well, I mean, it could be. Yeah, well, yeah.
Apparently Hubble is still out there, just doing its thing.
Yeah.
Wow. At least until 2026.
Floated off.
Yep.
Wow.
The Webb telescope
is
sending back some amazing imagery.
Yes, it is.
It just can't hold a candle to Hubble, or it can't hold a candle to Webb, whichever one is lesser.
Thanks, Raj Luthra, for that. And Lockwatcher. Yeah, that's so cool. Because I know they send stuff out, but I didn't realize that was like just staying in orbit since like what 90s or something. Mad.
Yes.
Love that. Technology is amazing, guys.
Yes, it is.
Oh boy.
Oh, what's that smoke? Let's really get close to it. Do they not learn like any tactics anywhere? Like that was a distraction.
Well, to be fair, I mean, they didn't have a great deal of time to realize that it was a distraction and turn around and start poking around.
Yeah, oh God, I love seeing Daniel. Was that Mike Depoon?
There he
Yes,
is.
it's him.
Oh my God.
That's him. Right there.
Now I was looking for him. I saw him. Wow.
Yeah, now that you've mentioned it, that's definitely him.
But yes, Daniel going around with the pistols. I love it. It's awesome.
Oh,
watching him be action
here
hero.
we go again.
Uh-oh.
So this is technically his brother-in-law.
Correct.
Yeah,
and then his wife's going to do this to him as well down the line. So he's got a good track record.
Yeah.
Ra, and now that, yeah.
So is it true that Skara was supposed to die?
Right here.
But then there was some kind of like fan outrage, I guess.
On bulletin boards.
And they had to retweak the footage and CGI.
Well, I mean, they
like
they have the
impose Scar into a
sarcophagus,
scene.
so I mean,
Yeah.
it's right
Oh my
there.
god, you're right. Okay, Yvie. Yes, in the next episode, there's a scene where they're getting in the rings, Apophis and Skara, and I remember every time I saw it, it looked like Skara was superimposed into the
That's
shot.
because he
And
was in
'Cause he is,
post-production.
yeah.
I sat there and kept being like, why? Like, is that? Am I seeing that right? Was he not available? I'm sure he would have been. Wow.
No,
Thank
they
you for
changed the
answering
storyline.
So the thing is,
been on my mind for years.
It's not that he's dead here. They were going to bring him back originally for the premiere because he still has to confront his father and do what Braytak says, that, you know, sons often challenge their fathers more than enemies do. But Scar was supposed to die at the end of that episode when the ships exploded.
Yeah.
And because they heard about there's Earth.
Oh, Ray Wood, we're on the last minute of this episode. Can't find the place. We are 41 minutes, 42
minutes now. Yep. But they then added the shot in post-production of him escaping aboard the rings. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, over 42 minutes now. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
We have problems.
Rip
Great
Earth.
ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a shot.
The zoom out.
I'm
zoom
really
out,
excited for the
great.
next episode, where it's like, how long do we have? 24 hours?
Yep.
Like, I'm excited to get there. It's going to be great. Look at the zoom out. Oh, this is the one that won the award, isn't it? Yay! Good job, VFX team.
This specific effect won an award?
No, I think the whole episode did.
Oh, okay.
It was nominated for a
But I'm just going to say, like, this is
Gemini.
a big shot for a TV show in
Absolutely.
1998
And
now.
And then you
Ship.
see, there's more ships. Oh.
What an ending.
Yeah, it's really funny, like, because we've seen the whole show, like looking at two little ships, like, oh, it's just two hard tug vessels, no biggie, because, like, obviously Anubis is going to come by one day, it's going to be real bad. But yeah, like, I remember watching that as a kid being like, whoa, how are they going to get out of this one?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So
apparently, a little fun fact, fans in Sweden had to wait 5.5 years for the second season to air on TV.
5.5 years.
Apparently the local network that was airing Stargate sort of lost faith in the show. But they eventually did catch up. And they ended up airing the final episode of season 10 only 4 months after the US. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to wait that long for like
things.
a second part.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I heard a really interesting complaint about a show on an Australian network that had an issue where they also had that, and so people were pirating it all over the gaff, and it's a shame because it loses ratings. But good episode,
everyone.
guys.
Season 1. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for season 2.
Woohoo!
What a good time.
All right.
We finished season 1, guys.
1 of
We
17
did it, guys.
in the freaking can.
Yep.
Oh man.
It's a long, slow journey, guys.
It is. And we're gonna talk about our season 1 thoughts once we have a chance to really noodle the ideas over the course of the next few nights here. 1 o'clock Pacific time. Before we get into our midweek movie with Alien to celebrate 1 season down. Yeah, that's gonna be the plan. So
I'm very excited to see all the ratings and how we
I'm looking forward to scaring the pants off myself.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Alien scary for you. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'm gonna wear some I'm going to wear some non-threatening clothing so I feel more comfortable. Make sure that I have a cat nearby for some cuddles.
Configure your feng shui. Yeah.
I've got my toy upstairs, my little toy of the alien, of the xenomorph with the little mouth coming out. It's got a little smiley face on it. It's really cute.
I have my shirt ready to go.
He's called Scoops.
Oh, good.
Scoops?
So I call him Scoops because it's like his little, because the Pez dispenser type mouth comes out and does a little Scoopy.
Oh, that's cute.
You know.
Well, we got to talk about what we're rating this episode. Have we talked about that yet?
No, we have not. So...
Okay, how many chevrons, guys?
Oh God, I'm
5.
looking at what other people are saying.
Yeah, I was going to go with a 5 as well. 4 just seems too low.
It's a major plot development. The visual effects are amazing.
Exactly.
The acting is great.
Yes.
There's a lot to really appreciate with this episode. So I'm giving it a 5.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to go 5 as well.
I think in my childhood, I would have probably agreed, but I think after many years of watching and just observing stuff, I'm going to give it a 4. I nearly lean into a 3 there, but I think a 4 because I don't want to be too harsh.
Really? What's your reasoning?
It's just for me, it just feels like such a weak finale. Stargate has a lot of really weak finales. It's really bizarre. Like honestly, I don't know what they're thinking when they do some of their finales. I'm like, well, you could have
at
done
this
better.
stage, I guess they knew they were going to have at least another 3 more finales.
Yeah, they don't want to put their eggs in one basket.
They had 5 seasons, so how much more in jeopardy can you get than your home planet in jeopardy?
Yeah, I just think that there are episodes of season 1 that I enjoyed more than this, and I think that like for a finale, I don't know. It's okay.
But you're able to, I guess, you're able to view the entire series
that's
as a
the
whole,
yeah.
because because you can compare it to all 10 seasons and look at all 10 finales. Whereas if you were watching this, as a first run, I think
it was a first run. I loved it. I was very impressed. It was like it was a really good episode because I remember being like, whoa. But now after many years of watching, it's actually. I don't really like rewatching it too much. Like, with you guys it's way better. And it makes it more fun. But you guys are here. But like on my own, I'm always like, I could be rewatching Brief Candle or something. I joke, not that one, but I mean other ones, there are other episodes where like Matter of Time or Fifth Race. I'm like,
unquestionably, absolutely.
Yeah. No comparison.
Lockwasher gave it a 5. Raj, I don't know if Raj gave one yet.
No.
Jed Ted 7.
Hogwild 3.
Hogwild 3. No one else is. I don't think anyone else really reported in. Call it, folks. Call it. And in the meantime, please press like on this episode so that we can spread the word that we're doing this little channel out here.
Absolutely. And
really
please follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram.
You guys are coming up with some really clever the old Facebook.
So
the old MySpace.
Oh God.
The old Delphi forums.
I don't even know what that is.
Right. Go up and look up Delphi afterwards. But this was a great run. So
we've done all of season 1, and I'm God, season 2. Oh my God, it's gonna be
season 2 and season 3.
Season 4 it really hits
with you guys.
Yes, you're going to make it so much better. There's a lot of shipping moments though in season 3, so we have a lot to look forward to.
That's true.
With Sam and Jack,
is probably my favorite shipper-wise.
Yes, obviously.
Yes, there's a few episodes back to back, which
the
is
first
awesome.
6 episodes are just solid. So
there's definitely some high points in the next 2 seasons.
I'm so excited for some of them.
I missed 2. Anthony said 5. Raj said 6.
Okay.
I scrolled up and I found them. So
Anthony said the highest rated episode of season 1 is Torment of Tantalus. So
we actually all agreed on that one. We did 7.
7.
And I would suspect the second one is There But For the Grace of God, Anthony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Average of 6.4 out of 7 for Torment of Tantalus.
It's a really good episode. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I do love that, so we're now in 2023.
Correct.
It has been 26 years since Stargate aired, and it's like it's still
SG-1, Children of the Gods, or the film?
I'm going just SG-1, starting there really.
It does
97. It holds up really well. The show is just I'm really happy that we're doing this, just because I always want to rewatch the show, but I always end up like skipping episodes because I hate them. I can't do that now, can I?
For not being able to, So.
Yeah, because it's not really a proper rewatch if you're skipping things.
Yeah, I feel like I'm learning so much, and I'm really enjoying doing all this research into each of the episodes, and finding out how it was made, and the little goofs have been fun to look into as well. And
Mike Dopu
I've really enjoyed
everywhere.
having these having these little discussions with you guys. It's been really good.
So yes, the highest rated episode of season 1 is Torment of Tantus with an
lots
accumulated average of 6.4.
Made fun of David.
Well, no, I'm reporting Anthony's results. The accumulated average is 6.4 out of 7. The lowest rated was season
obviously
1
that
with the
David
First
does
Commandment.
not like points.
No, but I mean when we're doing the accumulated average together, so
you have
with everyone reporting, the Knox was the next highest at 5.9 out of 7.
Wow,
Okay.
really?
Knox gives this episode 3 chevrons. So yeah, First Commandment came in at 1.7 out of 7 as the lowest.
Yeah, suck it.
That is a stinker.
Worst episode of the season. Look, What Fate Amaroka is pretty stinky.
What Fate Amaroka?
Yeah,
it smells like fish.
I don't hate that episode.
I like the smell of fish.
No.
But First Commandment is worse. I didn't realize it was worse until we watched it again, and I went, oh god, yeah. Ugh. So I'm glad that we that our ratings we all kind of like have agree and to a degree, and that they all kind of like make sense, like in terms of how we watch them. It's like, oh yeah, I hated this, and it's like, oh yeah, most people who watched it with us did as well, so it's pretty low. And yeah,
you guys were asking about the gold dashboard.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yes.
Okay,
how much money?
We sold it through Live Auctioneers.
Do we know who has them, so I can politely go over and buy it? Damn it.
Mothership dashboard, March 19th, 2011. Here we go. Okay, I found the
13.
asset. Let's have a look here. So
if I had money back then, if I was old enough to have money, I would have bought those things. Big sad.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have a lot of Stargate memorabilia, but I'm very jealous of David's collection for sure.
Yeah, you.
All right,
bastard.
View item details. It sold for $6,000.
Holy moly!
Wow, was that better than the board?
I beg your pardon.
The star chart map.
The star chart.
The star map.
That's it. My mouth was just spitting out words that went with it.
It's usually how your mouth works.
Yes.
I don't have the number for the star map handy right now.
Okay.
But yeah,
it's okay.
The mothership dashboard went for
David,
6,000. Yeah.
Behind you, is that your new reactor?
Nakoda.
That you did the episode on? That is so cool.
Nakoda.
Yep. The Martin McLean is he's absolutely brilliant.
It's incredible, the detail and like the dedication to crafting that prop is just incredible.
Well, and speaking of,
it's the hot tub coming out. The hot tub coming out. Yeah, it is. Look how pretty it is.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Is that 3D printed?
It's 3D printed.
I do find it weird when ships have holes in them.
It's really
hot
dusty.
Designs are strange.
I need to clean it, but
I can't see the dust. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So, yep.
That's very cool.
Damn. I want
one. The detail in that is astounding as well.
Yep.
Oh, it just blows my mind what people can do.
Sheen, for the whatever he does with paint is just really amazing. So.
Wow.
Yep. Well done.
What, is that the same? Is that the same creator as the?
No, I'm having trouble thinking of his name right now.
Okay. Sorry to put you on the spot.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I can't remember everyone I've collaborated with.
I was going to say it'll be a long list.
Yeah. But he's in the credits at the end of every Dial the Gate episode, so there's that. Yeah. All right, gang. So a midweek movie, 1 p.m. Pacific time Wednesday. So that's Thursday for Yvie.
Just after John Delancey.
Yes. So that's
which I'm very much looking forward to.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well.
It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be 11 o'clock Pacific time. Let me pull up
and I'm going to try and watch... I'm going to try and watch some of Legend beforehand.
Exactly. Yeah, we went.
That's 7 p.m. for me for that, and then Alien would be at 9 p.m.
That sounds about right. So. Yeah, we're doing 1 hour later than our normal rewatches because John is going to be at 11. So
9 p.m.
Yep, exactly.
Yep, need more time to talk to John.
Yep. Anna Galvin had to reschedule from this past weekend, so she and I are emailing right now to figure that out, and we'll go from there. So
cool. We've got some
Exciting.
awesome interviews coming up.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're moving into a cool phase. So anything else before we let everybody go?
Don't believe so.
Just Stargate and Alien hype. You know, we got season 2 and we've got Alien, and we're going to talk about season 1 as a whole next
a little bit
week,
more in
and
depth.
I'm very excited. So, yeah.
All right, gang.
Very
Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. We are the Wormhole Extremists.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
soon. Bye.
Ciao.